What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard. So what we are going to be doing today is going over another update for CBOE. If you guys have been following me for any amount of time, you know that I have been I traded this back in the March-April area, right as it was breaking out of consolidation. I'm going to do my best to post more on YouTube. If you're not following the Finance and Chocolate Instagram channel, you definitely should. I post a lot of content on that Instagram. It's finance_and_chocolate, but I will be trying my absolute best to get more YouTube videos up. I know you guys want YouTube videos, and I want to provide that for you. I want to provide that value for you. So, last update. The last update where we left off was really at the $100 level. So we had traded this break and we had just absolutely dominated this trade all the way up to the $100 level. And what we were talking about there is really this concept of whole number support and resistance. And usually when we mean whole number support and resistance, we usually mean it more on on a stock priced maybe between $3 and $15, like CLF, which if you've been following me for any amount of time, you know I've traded this as well. And a stock like this, you know that I got in underneath the $10 level. But really what I want to symbolize here, or show here, is I'm just going to put lines here. I'm going to put them at each at 11, at 10, at 9, and at 8, and we're going to see something here. We're going to see something interesting. And at 7 and at 6, right? So we're going to see something interesting here. I just put them where the whole numbers are, and as you see, whole numbers act as support and resistance. We have resistance here, resistance here. We have resistance here at the $10 level, resistance here at the $9 level. $8 right here, we have some resistance. We also have resistance at $7.50 right here. So those half numbers also work as well. $7 and then $6, we have support right here. So that's what we mean support and resistance in whole numbers. They really truly do work. You actually got some consolidation here between the $8 and $7 level. These are just because of psychological aspects in people's minds. People tend to act the same way as they do or as they're placed in similar scenarios. That's why we focus so heavily on behavioral science and behavioral economics when it comes to trading here. I know it sounds fancy and crazy, but look, you don't have to be a rocket scientist. They're just terms that represent that what we're doing or why we're using charts is because we want to kind of peek into people's minds. But you can take the same concept and you can move it over to a stock that's trading a little bit higher. This is trading in the $80, now it's trading $100. It was 80 when we took it, right? So instead of 81, 82, 83, 84 mattering, now the 10s matter, the 80, the 90, the 100, the 110. Those are, higher price stocks version of whole number support and resistance. So we were left off there. We were talking about how, look at the 90, beautiful, managed to hit some resistance here. Once it broke, this would have also been a great trade. Actually, the 80, really, this was kind of like this is the 80 level right here. We got some support here, and really this whole area, so really the whole area around the $80 level was where you saw the pretty much the consolidation range. So that's where we left off. So what has happened since then? What have we gotten since then? Well, we were right around the 100, and I talked about the reason why I have this red line here is because I talked about how if we moved under 100, we would probably, right, if we crossed the 100 and moved under 100, I want to make sure that I have a place where I'm going to get out, because if we move below the 100 level and close below the 100 level, maybe for a couple of days, remember, this is on a day chart, so this is, it's a longer term trade, we might see some retracement to the downside. So where were our stops? They were underneath the $100 level, and they still are underneath the $100 level for our remaining position. We also talked about scale outs. I'm going to save that for another lesson, but that's also an important topic. But what happened since then? Well, we have continued to the upside. So we've added about $6 of profit, and that's profit per share for those of you who are new. I'm not over here trading to make $6 total. I'm over here trading to make $6 per share. Really, we're up around 25-ish dollars total per share. It's a great amount of profit on this trade if you were to take it where I was talking about it, which was back in the April-ish, March-April level. So, and we did do an update when this broke. All that is on the website at financeandchocolate.com. I believe it is under free lessons. If I remember correctly, it's free lessons number 7 and number 4. And then, of course, for those of you who are truly interested in learning, you should check out the free. I know you guys love free. One of these days, you're going to have to invest in your education, but I know you guys love free, and there's a free 7-day crash course on the Finance and Chocolate website. I definitely urge you to check that out. There's like 4 hours of content on there. Really, really great. But the free lessons, it's a free lessons tab. I believe it was lesson 4 and lesson 7. We talked about how this stock broke out. So since then, we've added around $6 in profit. And what I really want you guys to notice is how our stop losses are underneath that $100 level. There's something special about the $100 level, $200 level, $1,000 level that stocks tend to just respect. It's what we call it's a uncharted territory, or it is one of those barriers that once they are broken, stocks tend to, it's a milestone, really what it is. So we've seen some continuation above 100. I would like to see this continue above 100. We're probably, once again, just like the 90, the 100, and the 80 level matter, the next level that's going to really matter is the 110 level. Hopefully we can blow right past this 110 level and we would, see some continuation. But I wouldn't be surprised if I saw some struggling here at the $100 level. Because why? Because $100 levels, or excuse me, the $110 level, because of that, technically it's $10 support, but as we call it, whole number support and resistance. So I would be okay seeing some struggling here. But what we eventually want to see, right? We want to see this stock break above the $100, or excuse me, the $110 level and continue higher. So this is the next level that we're looking out for. Stops are still currently under 100 for the remainder of our position. We've had a beautiful run, an absolutely beautiful run. And then this, of course, this touches into psychology and being able to hold your position for a long term. A lot of people get a little bit of profit and then they take that profit. And that's one of the reasons why new traders struggle so much, because they might even have a system that works, but their mentality is so out of whack, and they're bringing all these outside. Pretty much, we've been indoctrinated, really, by the outside world that mistakes are bad and stuff. So they're so eager to take profit that they take profit too early, and then if they get a couple losses, they lose money because those losses wipe out their profits. So really, it's important to know and to learn that it's important to be able to hold your trades for a long time. So really, that's where we're at. CBOE turned out to be an excellent trade for the year 2017. We've been holding it here for a few months. This is really a longer term trade. Usually, as you guys know, I do swing trading and day trading, but even in my swing trading, usually they're, maybe a couple weeks to a month. This is really, really long term, but it's turned out to be an excellent trade. We will have to see where it goes. I hope this was informative. I really do. For those of you who are new to Finance and Chocolate, I really urge you to pick up a copy of that 7-day free crash course. It's absolutely free. Just absolutely free. There's 4 hours of content on there, plus a ton of extra content. Plus, there's even videos pulled from the 10-hour course. So you got bonus content pulled from the 10-hour course. You get a lot of value in that 7-day crash course. I really, really, truly recommend it. I really think you guys should head over there to financeandchocolate.com, and I really do think you should check out that free course. You should be able to access it from the homepage. Lots of value there. I hope this was informative. And as we always say in Finance and Chocolate, what do we want to do, you guys? We want to trade smart, because when you trade smart, you profit. When you trade emotionally, well, that's where you start to struggle. And that's where, unfortunately, a lot of people come in, because we are emotional creatures. And you have to be able to get rid of that emotion as best as you can, at least in my humble opinion. And I think in a lot of other successful traders' humble opinions, you really do need to get rid of that emotion as much as you can, because trading with emotion means you're trading with a clouded vision, and trading with a clouded vision is a great way to blow up your account. So I will see you in the 7-day crash course. I will see you in the next lesson here on YouTube. I'm going to do my best to provide more updates on YouTube. I really know you guys want those YouTube videos. Trust me, I enjoy doing them. It's just I'm so busy, both with my trading with my other ventures that I have as well. All right, you guys, I will leave it there. As we say at Finance and Chocolate, trade smart. See you in the next lesson.